Good morning. Good day. You are tuning in for another episode of The Wunderkind Show. And look, today's topic, Christian McCaffrey finds paradise. Oh yes, last night the 49ers make a blockbuster move. Look at this. This team's one of the best running teams in the league. And you know what they said? We can be better. That's what they said. They said, oh my God, you know what we can make us better? A running back that could be a slot receiver. And one of the best running backs. It works. It works. 49er fans, congratulations to have a front office that will continually put players around your QB. No matter how poor your QB might be. Must be nice. Must be nice. Oh my God. It's just, as a Ravens fan, I feel like the Joker. Like, I find myself just laughing uncontrollably these days. Like, when I see these things happen, like, oh, the best running game in the league has now just received Christian McCaffrey. Like, I'm dead serious with you. At this point, that's how I feel. Because it's comedy at this point. It's comical. Oh, my God. Like, bro, I couldn't even say anything, bro. Listen, I said it before. The Panthers are having a fire sale. A fire sale. That's what they're doing. They're giving up their best pieces because they're going to rebuild their team through the draft. And then once they get their cornerstone pieces through the draft, they will add a trade piece here or there, free agent here or there, if needed. Ravens front office, take notes. Like, yo, oh my God. And guess who's still there? Guess who's looking at his friends sail away without him, leaving him to be the last one on the island? DJ Moore. DJ Moore. McCaffrey was their best player. And he was gone before DJ Moore. Robbie Anderson, gone. DJ Moore just sitting there like, I wonder when my time's going to come, hoping to get adopted. Ravens, go to the center. Find peace and love in your heart. Make your wrongdoings right. Do not squander this chance. Call 1-800-ADOPT-A-RECEIVER. You too can help sponsor these receivers that are in need of a good QB. You can make a difference in their life. Don't wait. Call now. Like, I'm dead serious with you, bro. Like, listen, they don't, like, the funny thing with the Baltimore front office, bro, like, if we pulled off that trade, it would be pandemonium amongst the flock. I mean, it would be cheering. You'd hear birds flocking everywhere. It's like, oh, it's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Ah! Ah! Like, yo, I'm dead sure that's what would happen, bro. It would be pandemonium. It'd be screaming, blood curdling, just laughter. It would be crazy. It'd be off the hook. And the Ravens are like, no. Yo, I can't even say nothing. The only thing that made last night tolerable, because misery loves company. And on this, I want people to be miserable just like me. The only thing that made the sorrow of watching another team, another playoff team, garner more star talent was watching the Lakers lose another game. I promise you, they are hilarious to me. They're a sitcom. And at this point, you know, Russell Westbrook just needs to just go. I don't blame their losses on him. Last night he had a horrendous game. I mean, it's probably one of the worst games of his career. But I don't blame their losses on him. Even last game, like they lost. They got blown out last game. And he played a super efficient, great game. 19 points on like 60% shooting. 1 of 3 from 3. He only missed 1 free throw out of like 6. Man had like 11 rebounds, 3 or 4 assists, and like 19 points. This team needs shooters. And they're going to keep losing unless they get that. And as good as Russell Westbrook is, his Achilles heel from the time he came into this league was he's a bad shooter. He's a very poor shooter. And he himself has to be surrounded by good shooters, usually, or a good big man in the middle for dump-offs. And he doesn't get neither of that in this on this team. Yo! I just love how everybody has to sacrifice around LeBron, and LeBron refuses. He's like, I'm getting these stats. No matter why. These stats I'm getting. Listen, that Kareem number coming down now. Yeah. Bro, I'm dead serious with you, bro. I'm still pissed off about this Raven thing, bro, because it's like a never-ending story, man. It's like we're looking at their front office. We're looking at the pieces. We're like, yo, look, we're okay. We're not saying we're absolute dog crap, but if you add another piece, oh, my God, we could be, Mount Olympus wouldn't be higher than this team. And they're just like, nah, we're good with being on land. We're just straight, you know what I'm saying? They're okay with just getting by. They're the kid that if they get the C minus, it'd be like, oh, yes, we passed. Listen, I'm Jamaican. I grew up in a Jamaican home. A C. Yeah, what? You come here so with a C? You want? Yeah, me come this country work this hard for you to just skate by mediocrity? You think this a game me I play? You better go study. Go study your book. And shut off the TV. Lock it off. That's what I would have heard. That's what I would have heard. Yo. And that would have been my mother, not even my father. My father would have just been like, you don't want me to get involved. But that's what they is. They like the kid that love the C minuses. Just getting by. Just skating by. Now, look. Bateman's back. That's a plus. We don't, listen, everyone's like, oh, Deshaun. We don't know what he's going to bring. We don't know. We do not know. Do I hope he shows out and turns into 05? Is it 05 or 06? I'll be safe. I'll say 09. 09 Deshaun Jackson blazing, every safety, you know what I'm saying, no matter who it is. If he could do that, that's great. But, would you put your money on it? I asked these people this time, like, would you put your money on it? And the answer is most likely no. Hopefully he does, though. They picked him up. He's here. I'm a root for him. That's part of it. You know what I'm saying? But shoot, man, listen, Bateman, the absolute thought. Think about, let me make you feel good inside. Yeah. Now imagine. I'm talking to you. Imagine. Bateman on the left. Ooh. Duve in the center. More on the right. Put it all together and make the night right. Ooh. Don't you like what Big Daddy do? It's sweet music. It's like, ooh, do you like what I do, baby? Ooh, do you like it? Yeah. Do you like it like that? I'm dead serious with you. That's what it is. It's sweet, harmonious music. And they're saying no. You're gonna make this song without no drums. Just the piano and vocals, bro. Like, man, look, I'm not hating, man. I'm really not. Like, I'm really not at this point. I'm just asking for some level of competence. You've lied. Like, and that's why I don't understand with some of the Raven flock. Because they've said for multiple years that, oh, we're so confident in our guys as receivers. They are great. They are magnificent. We believe in them so much we gave up Hollywood. And then you go and get a 35-year-old who's probably going to start. So you were lying. You went and get DeMarcus Robinson. Because you didn't like what you were seeing in training camp. So you were lying. You see what I'm trying to say? Like, if you say one thing and do another, I'll keep reiterating this. If you say one thing and you do another, Your actions speak louder than your words. And we got to understand that. Take that. Own that. Do what you got to do. But that's what it is. It's not me hating. It's not me misconstruing through, you know what I'm saying, your words. Parsing your words. Finding sound. No. This is what you said. That is what you did. And not only that, you double down. And you get mad at us like, oh, they should just be happy with whatever we give them. Here goes the bone. Peasants. Now, once again, I reiterate this. So my mindset is not lost amongst the trees. I hope Deshaun Jackson does amazing. I hope I hope whatever he has left in the tank comes out literally this year. And we can squeeze and milk out whatever's left of his talent. That being said, even though I'm hoping and praying that he does, I don't think it's likely. And that's not a pun. That's not a pun. Funny thing is, everybody's been on the Prochet train for so long, and Prochet can't even get on the field. And Steve Smith comes out and literally says he's their most well-rounded receiver. That spoke volumes to me because Steve Smith doesn't parse words. If you remember, there was a time where him and Harbaugh didn't talk for almost an entire season because he was so pissed off at him. And he said it. He said, yo, yeah, we didn't talk for a while. Like, he was like, yeah, what's up? Like that. That was it. Yeah. That's all it was. Passing each other. That's all it was because they were so pissed off at each other. That's Steve Smith. So with his words, he doesn't mince his words. He doesn't bite his tongue. He doesn't pretty it up. So when he says, I've been watching them at training camp and stuff like that, he's their most well-rounded receiver. That spoke volumes to me. Because as much as I want DJ Moore, and I'm championing that, he's a veteran. He's a veteran presence. He's been in the league, 4 or 5 years now. I mean, he was in Carolina when Cam was still there. You know what I'm saying? You need a veteran that's great on your team. But if we let go of Prochet and he goes to another team and balls out, that would mean that you guys literally wasted something that this team has so desperately needed. And you did it willingly. Y'all better hope Steve Smith is wrong. You better hope that his evaluation of Prochet is wrong. You better pray to God. I promise you, nothing will incite the flock more outside of Lamar leaving and winning a title than Prochet being let go, going somewhere else, and balling out of control. Because he can't even get on the field on our team. And we're begging for receivers. And Steve Smith came out of his own mouth. He's their most well-rounded receiver. Y'all better pray. And I mean pray. Steve Smith's evaluation is wrong. Because if that man goes to another team and everyone's like, oh my God, he's amazing, and we had him just sitting there like he's nothing, y'all got to lose your jobs. I'm calling for jobs at that point. I don't care who it offends. I don't care if everyone says, oh, it's not right to call. Nope, they got to lose it. They got to lose it. They got to lose it. You know what the equivalent is? The other day, it popped up on my feed. It said that Tyler Perry fired his entire accounting, or is it all of his accountants? He fired all of them because he found that they overpaid the IRS $9 million. Not $10,000, not $5,000, not even $25,000. $9 million. That would be the equivalent of Prochet turning out to be a star somewhere else. And we're begging for a receiver, and we had one here the entire time, who you wouldn't even let on the field. So, for your guys' sakes, you better hope that Steve Smith is wrong. Because if he's right, then it is over. Yo, it is over. But congratulations to the 49ers. Your GM pulled off another one. I've always said that, you know what I'm saying? I like y'all GM, and I love Philly's GM. I'm not so big on the Rams GM. I mean, they did what they did. They got their ring. But to me, the best two GMs in the league, 49ers GM, you already know, Lynch, and Terry Rosenberg or whatever his name is for Philly. I mean, they just do an amazing job, bro. Like, enough is never enough with them. Even if they're great somewhere, we could be a little better. Man, could you imagine if, I'm not saying change everything you do, but just adopt that small philosophy. Just because we're good at something doesn't mean we can't be great at it. And if we're great at something, doesn't mean we can't be special at it. We need to start practicing that. And hopefully our team adopts that. We have to November 1st, so we're going to get to see what happens. About a week and a half more. We'll see. Usually they don't make too many splashes unless it's on defense. So there's that tidbit. Oh, God. But, yo, that's another episode of The Wunderkind Show. Y'all know y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with me. And I'll keep saying this. I appreciate that. And I love you guys for showing the support and the time for watching my content and keeping it there. And I hope y'all love it. I really do. Please remember, like and subscribe. Ring that notification bell. And as always, as I'm leaving, you guys to leave. So I'm glad you was here, but you got to go. Y'all got to go. This is Nitro logging off. And y'all knows my slogan. Peace. And I'm out. Yerp.